everyone, I'm Sarah Thompson and this is STL TV Live. They are a young, multidisciplinary group that promotes culture in St. Louis. Joining me now to continue our discussion of the Brain Drain Collective are Andrew and Tara, a couple members of the group.
Hello.
So welcome. So in the first, we were talking to Zoe in our first interview just about Brain Drain Collective. So tell me a bit more. Is there anything that we didn't cover about the group, about the organization, and what you guys are really trying to do?
Well, I think that one thing that Zoe touched on is that we collaborate a lot with other groups. So a lot of our projects aren't just a brain drain project. It's typically one of our members or a few of our members who are supporting another group, or even with Discovered, which was an event that Zoe mentioned, actually giving other artists, creative people, or other groups of people a platform. So just as an example, one of our members, Becca Moore, she just completed a print exchange project called Me to You, and it was actually it's a national project asking for print work from 35 artists. They selected 35 artists, and they actually will mail out the prints to random mailing addresses in the US. So that's a nationwide project. And it's not considered a brain drain project specifically, but Becca is in brain drain, and she's helping these 35 artists get the word out.
So kind of the idea is really, you guys are, except many of the members are WashU grads, you had this amazing experience while you're here, love St. Louis, you decided to stay rather than leave, as Zoe pointed out, and you're really trying to promote all the great stuff that's going on, not just locally, but also nationally. Is that just generally the idea?
It's just putting St. Louis kind of back in focus, that to other young people, you can do stuff here. There's lots to experience and be a part of, and to just create more vibrancy in the community and add to what's already here.
Okay, so tell me about Sloup. Love the name, that's very interesting. Must involve soup, so tell me about Sloup.
Sloup is actually an event that Zoe and I and two other Brain Drain members organize, and we didn't start it. It was actually a couple of other ladies who started it, but it's a soup dinner, monthly soup dinner that crowdfunds arts and community impact projects. So we solicit proposals from people in the community. Everyone comes together over a meal to review them and then vote for their favorite idea, and all the money that the event raises goes to that idea. And it's been really great. Our next one's actually on Sunday, August 25th, at the 14th Street Artists Community in the 14th Street Pedestrian Mall in Old North. And as I said, it's a monthly event, so we love seeing new faces every month. We usually get anywhere from like 60 to even 150 people. And we change locations every month, so you get to see a new place as well as you're doing it.
Okay, no, that sounds, and it's open. It sounds like a lot of this is really focused on the creative industry. I mean, are there members, or is there anything that isn't creative, that you're trying to promote that isn't necessarily creative based in terms of graphic arts or anything like that? Is it just all areas?
It's kind of all areas. So one of the events that I do is called Lunch Beat, and it's an idea that started in Sweden and is kind of now an international thing, but brought it to St. Louis. And it's a lunchtime dance party. So I mean, I guess it's creative in that it involves music and things, but it's for everyone. And it is just noon to 1 on the third Wednesday of every month. Get together, have some nice food, and just dance as if it wasn't the work day.
And so people, it's like your lunch break. You come from lunch, and again, is this just to get people sort of
just
networking?
Get people out there, experience kind of the city and the workday in a different light, different way. Something that is to slip away from the everyday is kind of the goal.
And so you're just looking to grow your sort of network too. So you already have your established core members of Brain Drain Collective, but you are looking to grow sort of that networking and the people who come to your events. Is that the idea?
Yeah, just get more people out and involved, and to start their own things and to do whatever they have a passion about in the city.
Okay, well, before you go, I have to ask you then, since what do you love about St. Louis? What's your favorite thing about St. Louis?
Well, I've said this before. To me, it's about walking outside and getting to smell beer being made.
They taught you well at WashU.
They taught me well
I know you have
WashU.
many other significant accomplishments, so that's selling yourself short. What about you, Tara?
Oh gosh, this question's so difficult. I really like brick. So I love the architecture here, and I actually love just how much opportunity there is. I mean, we have a lot of vacancy, but people are doing some really cool things behind behind closed doors in St. Louis buildings, and so I'm excited to see that become more public.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I couldn't agree with you more. Well, I think this is awesome. I think this is great. I'm a St. Louis native. I love the city, but I'm glad that other people do too, and I'm glad you came on today to share everything
Thank you
with
so
us.
much.
No,
Yeah,
thank
thank
you.
you.
And after this break, we're going to hear how a fantasy football event is helping area cancer survivors to feel beautiful again. Kelly Mullins and Joan Havis-Fish will be joining us next on STL TV Live.